Well, hello, all my fluid art friends. It's Doris at DF Designs. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to my Tuesday night resin live, which tonight it's an experimentation in resin. Oh man, this camera's crooked. Although maybe it's supposed to be crooked. I don't look crooked. And let me say hello, Pam. Hello, Kara. Hello, Sally. Hello, Mary Lou. Don't have a moderator yet, obviously, but I can do it all by myself, Because if I get any trolls, I know my buddies in the live chat will ignore them and boo them out of there, right? So anyway, tonight is an experiment in resin. Oh, I need a cup to mix my resin in. Sorry that I have to do this in front of you, but they're way back there. And they had little cups in them. So anyway, I'm going to experiment. Everybody knows that comes to my Sundays. And hello, Shannon. Everybody knows it comes to my Sundays. I have been practicing and practicing my, okay, gloves. What happened to my box of gloves? It got buried. Oh, there it is. There it is. Sorry about that. I was going to almost have to go with two colors of gloves. And hello, Carol, and hello, Jeff. Good evening, good evening. Okay, like I was saying, everybody who comes to my Sunday lives knows that I do the cup bottom pour reverse dip flower that Fiona Art made. Well, she almost invented it, really. And I've almost got her little thing cracked, the pouring medium with U.S. products. So, but I'm going to try it tonight. That's just the difference in the paint. I'm going to try it tonight with resin. So, we're going to see how that works. You know me, I love doing experiments on lives where I don't know what it's going to turn out like. It's just go for it, right? Okay, so I'm mixing up KS resin. Let me see. I'm thinking I'm going to do only 4 ounces. I'm going to do an ounce of each color. Well, no, I'm going to, I'll do 6 ounces. And you always want to put in part B first because it is not as thick as part A, and this way it keeps it from sticking to the cup. Hello, Danielle, and hello, Sam, and I'm looking. Hello, Dina, and hello, Julie. I'm looking. I have to do this because it's in dark. If any of you ever go live, you'll know that the chat, even when you pop it out, stays in dark mode, and I hate that. So I'm going to mix up 6 ounces, but I've got 4 coasters handy. Well, I don't know if I'll have enough left for 4 coasters. So I'm putting in 3 ounces of my part B. I got to tilt my head to look at it. And then I'm going to put in 3 ounces. I'm trying to see if I miss you, type hi, I'm here, really, really big in the chat, because I do have problems reading that little chat. I'm going to figure out how to get this down lower and out of the lights. So anyway, oh, I need to message you later, Danielle, because I was talking to Fiona the other day on a video chat, and I need to ask you something. Let's see, is there anybody else I missed? What is that? You love adventures with purpose. Yes, this has a purpose. To see what the resin does when I pour it over. Now, I can tell you right now, I'm not going to be able to do a reverse dip, okay? Because unlike the acrylic paints, I got a sneaking feeling the napkin or plastic I use over it is going to pick up way too much. So I'm going to see what it looks like after I pour the colors over the cup. And I'll do the skewer, although I'll have to use a toothpick because I don't want to get resin on my skewer. And then, let's see, making sure I didn't miss anybody. Don't forget, so I can see it. Well, those of you that know how to do it, if you do the @ symbol and start typing my name, it'll, you're wearing feet pajamas. Okay. Hey, at least it's not the pajamas with the cow udders right here, or the pajamas with the unicorn head and the tail. Yes, that would be a sticky mess. And hello, Gina Bina. Miss Gina's here. How you doing tonight, hon? Okay, let me get this show on the road. I'm watching my clock. It says 6:08, so I know at 6:11 I've mixed it enough, hopefully. And real quick before I do start pouring, because I poured them in the molds last week on my live, and they're now finished except for taking the backings off that stop the drips. I'm going to show you what the leaves look like. And if anybody saw me the next night on Artapalooza last week, I did some Petri type of coasters with alcohol inks, and I did this technique called the worm. I don't know where it came from, well, maybe because it looks like a worm. And those are now unmolded and got a coating on the top. And Shannon, you went to the store with footed pajamas on? You go. Hey, I'm all for that. So anyway, let's see. Okay, if there's any questions too, since I don't have a moderator right now for some reason, but you all are talking about your PJs, so that's fine. That's fine. Anyway, let me finish mixing this real quick, and then I'll let it set for a minute or two for the bubbles to come out. Whenever you're mixing resin, make sure you scrape the sides and scrape the bottom, just in case any little wispies or whatever you want to call them of the thicker resin got stuck down there. A rainbow tutu. That is so cute. Oh, you better post pictures of that, Julie, in the Artist Haven group. I wish I had a moderator here, like Cheryl, that could put a, oh, sorry about that. My eyes are sweating behind these glasses. So she could put a link to Tish's thing in here, because I don't have the links on my laptop that I go live from. Yes, she will be beautiful, Mary Lou. Okay, it just needs to set for a minute for the bubbles. So, let me show you the leaves, because this part's not going to take very quick. This is how the leaves turned out. Now, I still have my backing on here that I got to take off. That was to prevent the drips. But, oh, and I need to go back. I need to do a second coat. I see air bubbles. And then here's another one. Oh, the camera's picking that up good. Thank you, lighting people. I'm glad my camera's working good tonight. And there's this one. This one was hard to resin because it's got all these little areas right here. Yeah, it dripped all over the place, but I've got glue on the back to prevent the drips from sticking. Thank you, Kara. And then there's this one. Okay, you can't see through it, but it's see-through where all but because I got the glue on the back, you can't see through it at the moment. And then there's this one. Now, I had a very, very hard time getting the paint to stay in the lines. It's a technique I learned from Tish over at Naptime Creations. And then wiping off the excess and keeping what's in the line in there. So, I don't think I'm going to do that anymore, as it was a pain in the butt. And these are my little beauties, the worm technique from, let me see if I can get it, there you go. Now you can see the little lines right there. See them? This is the worm technique. Oh, don't want the glare on it. That I did in a mold, but Petri style. And I'm making these molds, and I might sell them. I don't know yet. I got to get better at making them to where they're not all crappy looking around the very outer edge of the mold. Let me see. Okay. Thank you, Kara. I was very happy with the way those turned out. Okay. Sticks. They're hiding from me. I need 4 sticks. And to prevent unicorn farts, when you're working with micas, you always put the micas in first before you put the, I'm thinking that, Mary Lou. I didn't have one handy. All I had was a marker. And hello, Miss Tish. Are your ears burning? I was just saying your name. Were you here to see the leaves, or do I need to show them again real quick for you? Well, I can show you one of them. Let me put some powder in here. That was gold. What's spicy? It is much... Okay, I can't read the whole thing. Sorry if I can't comment on stuff in the chat, because it is very, very hard for me to focus. Okay, while I'm doing this, did you see him, Tish? Did you get in here quick enough to see him, or do you want to see it again? Well, here, this was one of the best looking ones. I had a very, very hard time keeping the lines black and wiping off the excess paint, and I still haven't taken the glue off the back. But, Tish is the one I learned filling in the lines from. And then Tish's Naptime Creations, I'm sorry, because some people may not know her as Tish. And then she's also the one that came up with the one that I saw come up with the idea of putting the glue on the back. Oh, have a good night, DL. Thanks for stopping by. I'll probably see you next Sunday at Fiona's Live. Oh, okay. I didn't see. It's in live chat, and I am still live. I forgot about asking if there's a if I'm live sometimes. I don't really need to do that. Oh, okay. Thanks, Dia. I'll send you a message, but if you answer it too late tonight, I'll just read your answer tomorrow. Because I'm an early bird. I go to bed early and I get up early. Okay, and there's the white. I would say have a nice evening, but if you're going back to work, that's no fun. Okay, let me put some resin in this cup. I'm just going to do it in layers on the cup like she does her acrylics, okay? Oh, I was starting to tell you, when you put your micas in first, before you pour your resin in the cup, that is a good idea to do, because if you put your resin in and then you put your micas on top, oh, okay, that's cool. When you put your micas on top, and you start stirring, if you stir too fast or too vigorously, like I've been known to do, you get some of the micas poofing out. And when it poofs out, I call that a unicorn fart, because if a unicorn could fart, it would be pretty and colorful like the mica poofs that come out. Oh, ugh, that's not a good time to work. I hate working the midnight shift or graveyard or whatever people call it nowadays. And on top of it, you're working 12 hours. Ugh. I am so glad I'm retired. This is my work now. Seeing you guys twice a week. I never did see yeah, unicorn farts. I've been calling them since I think day one. As a matter of fact, I'm trying to come up with some coffee mugs where I can put that on there. I don't think I can trademark the saying, but I can trademark my design. Okay, there's my white. Oh, it's going to blow out. Sorry that you can't see the white very well. That is the Soma White from Eye Candy. And any of you that do resin, if you want to try them, there's links down below. And there is also a 10% discount because I am an affiliate with them. So if you use my links, I get a little bit of a commission off of it at no extra cost to you. And if you use my code, you get 10% off, which I think that's great. That company actually sought me out to do their stuff for them on YouTube. What was my profession before I retired? I was a factory worker. The last job I had before I retired, and I retired at the age of 42. I was forced into retirement. I ran hydraulic presses and stuff like that. You know, put a part in, push the buttons, pull the part out, put a part in, push the buttons. Yes, I do, Kara. I have a recommendation for a cup turner. It's, oh, Lord. I don't know how to pronounce it. I bought two of them, as a matter of fact. It's a Lefo, Milefo, I think. And the ones to avoid, yeah. If you go back to one of the first videos I did, you'll see me using the Spin It from Michaels. I don't know what they call it at Hobby Lobby, but it's the same thing. I would avoid that one. And I would also avoid this other one. Hey, Scully! How you doing? Okay. Now, before I put the cup down and start pouring colors, I am going to put some resin on here. And the reason I'm doing that is so when the resin comes off of the cup, you know, comes down to the canvas, it'll have some other resin to slide across. Okay. I don't want to put too much on here, because resin will only go where resin is at. And that's why you want to do that. Rag. And you always want to have a rag handy. Something that you can throw away when you're done with it. That you can put 91% alcohol on. And while the resin is wet on your gloves, this cleans it off so good. Oh, let me tell you. It's a godsend. But you can also use baby wipes. I just got into this habit because I learned it from a friend over on another channel. Okay, let me stand up to do this real quick. Oh, better put some heat on it. I always turn on my heat gun for about 5 seconds before I blow the air on my piece, because there could be dust collected up in there, and you don't want dust boogers in your resin. So I blow the dust boogers away, and then I put the heat on this. Okay. Now I didn't put a black in there because this canvas is black, so you'll see that under the resin. I'm just putting a thin coat down so my resin has somewhere to slide. I mean, it's going to slide down the cup. I'm not putting any resin on the cup. It should roll down that pretty easy, the first layer. Okay, now I'm going to wipe my fingers off. Oh, thank you so much, Jeff. All donations are welcome. They all go back into buying products for the channel to help me make more videos. And I get to call you a superstar when you do a donation like that. Okay, let me pop air bubbles real quick, because I'm keeping an eye on the clock. I don't want to run into Tish's time. Okay, come on, switch. There we go. I got a dry spot there, but if you kind of touch it, just barely with your finger, usually you can break the surface tension of the resin around it, and it'll fill in that little spot. Okay, here's the cup. Let's see. Ah, Dina, thank you. Where'd my little pen go? That I keep a pen handy with the little stylus, so I don't have to touch the keys. So thank you very much, Dina. Oh, and now go back to live. Okay, here is my cup. I'm just going to eyeball it. Okay, now we're going to pour colors. And I'm going to put white in between each layer. Well, do white, red, blue, gold, white, blue, red, gold. I don't want the red next to the white. Okay, so let's see how much resin it takes to get it to go down. Well, it's going. Is it going on that side? Yep, it's going on that side. So now I'm going to put blue down. Yeah, Disco Dabo. That's not why I picked that. I picked that little disco ball for a different reason, but then I thought, well, everybody's going to say Disco Dabo when they see it, so. Ah, this blue is going to be so pretty. Oh, I dripped, and I know that's what he said moment. Okay, let me put gold. No, red next, because no. See, I'm trying to keep the white away from the red. I don't want pink. Pink's pretty, but I don't want pink in this. This is the Kin Gold. Yeah, you can see it. Oh, I got. Oh, cool. Did you buy it through my link, I hope? I'm just kidding. Okay, now some red. I do not know how many rounds I'm going to go, and I'm not switching the cup for the simple fact this isn't that big of a canvas. So I didn't want to sacrifice a real big one. Okay, I'm going to put some gold on top of that. I do have resin left if I do run out of a color or two. And this is the part that takes the longest, is the pouring in the middle. No, it won't, Gina. It will not peel off of the cup, the resin, because it's a harder plastic, white. So I'm sacrificing this cup. It's big. I could try to clean it off with an alcohol rag, but I paid so little for these cups that I'm not even going to worry about it. Oh, thank you, Julie. Yes, I had been gone all day. I had a doctor's appointment, then I did a whole bunch of shopping. I couldn't respond, but I could read a little bit of it. So I'm glad that he came out of surgery okay. Thank you for telling me that. Oh, okay. I understand, Kara. Let me see. I did the white, I did the blue, gold. That's what I need to do next. I see bubbles, but I don't know what I can do about it. I can take a toothpick. Thought I had one laying on the table, but no, I got one there. I can take a toothpick because I don't want to put the heat on it right now. And I can pop them. And that's probably from the resin that was mixed up. Okay, let me see. That was gold. So now I'll put red. Okay. Well, Kara, if you had went to Amazon through my link, you would have paid the same price for it over there. But I absolutely love that. I bought two of them because that is the one that the cup doesn't fall off of. So that's the best one I've seen. I haven't done that many cups. I am going to get back to it because I want to do some more alcohol ink coffee cups. And then I want to try resining them up to about this far away from the top. Because a lot of people don't want to use the drink out of a coffee cup. Yep, it's going in the middle. It's going in the middle. Okay. And this thing must be unlevel because it's all going that way. Well, I didn't clean this mat off all the way, and that's probably what the problem is. There's little bumps of dried resin on there, so that could be making the little stands underneath it doing that. And there went my phone. So who knows who it could be. Okay. I want to do I want to do two things. First, I want to get rid of that blue right there. And I'll just put a little bit more resin right there. And I'm going to turn the whole thing around and maybe it'll come this way. Well, or maybe what I mean is maybe it'll go that way. Okay. Don't know. I don't think I can blow in that, so I'm just going to take the cup off. Ooh, slippery. Ooh, that turned out pretty. First, I'm going to pop air bubbles with the heat gun. Oh, that is so cool, Kara. I've seen them done. Creations by Baby Doll did them. I'm just popping the air bubbles. And now I'm going to use my stick and I'm going to do little points. I do not know if that's going to stay that way. This one, well, I might as well do it anyway. I am doing like you do in acrylics with this drawing of the lines. I am cleaning it off in between each pass so I don't cross-contaminate my colors. Let's see. Did I miss anything? Yeah, yeah, it does, Mary Lou. I like that. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop some more bubbles and I'm going to blow out just a little bit. First, let me go over it and pop bubbles. Because you even need to pop the bubbles over in the clear. Okay, now I'm going to turn it on high. Okay, I'm not going to do anything else to it. Well, maybe I'm going to try to do something to the center, just a little bit. So, she will, because I'll send her a link to it. I didn't ask her to be at the live. She comes to my Sunday live every Sunday, or tries to, but as soon as later on, I'll send her the link. Okay. I'm just going to do a little bit right here. Drag a little bit of the color. I don't know if that's just an air bubble or if there's something in there. Okay, let me bring it up for a close-up. Sorry that it's blown out. Sorry for the glare. No, I don't have a balloon. I'm not going to do it on resin. I'm going to leave it just like it is. I think this is pretty enough. It's going to shift some because it is resin. Okay, let me put some cups over here. I am going to do a couple of coasters with what I got left and see what this does while I'm doing that. I'm not going to use the cup on the coasters because the coasters are really super small for that. Oh, somebody called her Tish #1. And good day, Miss Sue, all the way from Australia. I want to get my coasters back here. I might do a torch and tilt since I finally remembered to put butane in my gun, in my torch, I mean. And I'm looking for 2 more caps, which are way back there. And greetings, Tish #2. I don't know if you saw it or not. I did share the link to your to the video you put out. So Tish, if you want to put the links for that video and for the auction, please do. Okay, I'm going to put a little bit of clear on each one to give my color something to slide on. This is not shifting as much as I thought it would, but then resin can shift for a couple hours. So I'm happy with it. Tish, look, I did a Fiona cup bottom pour in resin. Okay. I'm looking at the clock, Tish. I'm not going to go over your time. I should have opened the window, but It snowed today here. So now the window's not open, and now I'm sweating under these lights. Yeah, and a link for the Artist Haven Facebook group too. Thank you, Kara. I forgot about that. I had no way to share that earlier because I can't share links when I got resin gloves on. And you're the first moderator that showed up tonight. I don't know where everybody else is at, but they probably got real lives. At the beginning of the live, I told the people that were in the chat, I said, I don't have to worry about trolls. You all will give them hell if they come in here. Oh, Amber. Hi, Amber. Haven't seen you in quite a while. Welcome. I'm glad you're here. You'll have to watch the replay later or tomorrow if you want to read all the chat too, to see how I did this. But that is a Fiona flower. Okay, who's talking about, oh, hi, Sherry. Who's talking about food? This is not Tisha's live. We don't talk, I'm just joking. That's, for those of you that don't go over to Tisha's live, they always end up getting in conversations about food, and it's usually when I'm hungry. Okay, did Tish share them yet? I didn't see. Oh, hi, Joanne. Yeah, this is a Fiona flower done in resin. I just couldn't do the reverse dip because I did not know what it would do. Because you know, resin does not act like acrylic paints. Okay, my chat scrolled. I hope Tish shared the links I asked her to. Let me see. See if I missed anything. Oh, hi, Robin. Nice that you could make it, girl. Okay, I don't have a lot of each color, so I think I'm going to do some swipes. So let me just put a little bit of this color down here. And I think I'm going to do some swipes. Who am I kidding? I'm going to do a torch and tilt. You get cells with any kind of color or pigment when you do a torch and tilt. Let me put the white on top of that. I don't know what it's going to do to the color. Okay, if I missed anybody that came in, hi. Oh, Sam started it. Okay, let me put the white down. Well, I'm going to have resin left over, but this is the cheaper resin. I don't cry if I have any that I can't use, because I don't have any molds handy, except for coaster molds, and I don't know, I might pull one out after I'm done. Okay. Wipe the sweat off. That red is the Baku red from Eye Candy Customs. Don't forget, there's a 10% off discount code down in the description. And if you go through my link, not only do you get the 10% off, but I also get a little commission. Okay. Let's see how a torch and tilt does. Shoot. I don't want to drip on the other coasters, but I want y'all to see this. So, such is the life of living in a small apartment. There we go. And nope, I won't drip on anything. So, I'm going to real quick pop some bubbles. Heat up everything a little bit. You tilt it at a 45-degree angle. And you give it some bursts of heat or fire. So it starts getting liquid and runs that way. And then while it's still liquid, you can go backwards with it. If it starts to smoke, you back off with the flame, of course. Okay. I do want to kind of get it to go over this edge right here, and I have a problem with some clear right there that didn't go over the edge. Okay, I'm going to let that one live. Okay, did I miss anything? I'm looking at the clock. Okay, let's see. A quick once over to get rid of bubbles and heat it up, and then 45-degree angle. Well, it could be 44, 43, I don't know. Oh, sorry that it's blown out. I had the camera set for the black so you could see it, but then it blows out the white. Okay, it's still liquid, so I go back a little bit. I'm just bringing the clear up to the edge. Okay, bye Julie, thanks for coming. And hello DG Fluid Art. I'm trying to remember who that is. Tell me who you are in the chat. That's not Duggard, is it? I don't think it's Duggard. Wait a minute. I want to put a little bit more clear right there on that edge. I didn't get it all the way over the edge. Okay, that looks better. So, once over for the bubbles. Oh, I'm sorry, Joanne. It's Derek. Okay. I'm trying to remember where I know you from. Or are you just one of my subscribers? Well, doesn't matter. Welcome. Hi. For those of you that came in late, this is a Fiona flower done in resin, which is her famous cup bottom pour, which I'm gonna turn it again because I want it to all run in the, you know, stay where it's at, and it must be unlevel. Okay, I can see a couple little bare spots where the clear was at. I didn't do that good of a job of putting my base coat on. Oh, happy birthday. Oh, that's right, Melissa Spencer. Happy birthday to you. And that's all I can sing because I don't know what the copyright thing is on that song. But happy birthday, girl. Hope you're having a good day. Okay, I gotta go this way because I need to cover that. There we go. Okay, so These are some very simple torch and tilts. I lost my okay, yeah. I'm almost done, Tish. I can see a bare spot, and I want to hit it one more time with the heat to get some better cells, because I really don't have a lot of cells in this. But once you have hit it with the heat and it cools off, then you can go back and do it all over again to do some more torching and tilting. Maybe I didn't have enough color on here. I just don't seem to be getting the cells like I did over there. Okay. I have a little bit of gold left. Can never have too much gold in a piece, so I'm going to do, it's starting to get thick too. I'm going to do a couple of little ribbons. Down at the bottom, because all the gold slid up towards the other side. See, this is what happens when you use cheaper resin. It's a good resin, okay? I will say that. KS resin is good. Just doesn't have the working time of Stone Coat, but it's also cheaper than Stone Coat. Okay. Don't want to torch it, so I'm just going to hit it with the heat gun. But I am going to let everybody go because Tish is going live here in a few minutes. So I hope that I know she shared the link, and I hope that everybody heads over there to watch her. Her first time using mix. Oh, I'm so proud of her. Don't forget to join me Sunday. I will be doing another live. I'll be doing acrylics, and I will also be giving away a painting or two, and maybe some cups. These same cups that, well, I guess, I don't know, I could clean it off. I could just let it dry and go over it. I don't know. We'll find out. So, thank you everybody for coming out tonight to see this. Tell me down in the comments if you have if I missed it, what you think of a Fiona flower and resin. I got two little spots that look like Tell me down in the comments what you think of it, if you're watching the replay too. Oh, thank you, Kara. Thank you, Mary Lou. Oh, hi, Trey. Hello, Trey. Sorry, I was just getting ready to say goodnight. Let's all head over to Tish's, and hopefully this doesn't shift anymore. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. Don't forget to hit the little bell for the notifications so you'll know when I do this. Because I also usually schedule them far enough in advance. Oh, thank you very much for being here, Shannon. Oh, is there a premiere? Oh, that's right. Massey Art Studio does a premiere on Tuesdays. Um, Thank you for being here, Sam. Um, Check down in the description. Okay. I have all the colors listed. If you want to buy these colors for resin art, don't forget my 10% discount. You can also support the channel by using my Amazon links at no extra cost to you, even if you don't buy what the link has. If you buy something else, I get credit. I have donation links down below. Um, so, and I don't know if Trey did I didn't see it, so oh yeah, they are so funny, aren't they, Kara? Anyway, so I will see everybody over at the Artist Haven. You all have a great evening. Thanks for being here. I love the resin right out of you guys. Y'all are awesome. And all I can say is to everybody that's here right now is bye for now.